Okay, so the this is problem chapter 5, problem 18. This is similar to several of your homework problems. So it's consider the following cash flows to mutually exclusive projects. Rubber company. Assume the discount rate for both projects is 8%. So we've got whatever dry and solvent, and then we've got initial cash flows in 3 years. So first thing to do is to don't have a lot of room on the page here, so I'm just going to go. I'm going to go. I'll label them. So this would be your CF0, so C01, C02, C03. So to calculate, you go to the NPV function and compute payback period. And payback period for DP is 1.86 years. So then I would set I equal to 8 and calculate the NPV, and that's 508, 508,998.88. And then just did IRR compute, and the IRR is 26.84%. So now we're going to do the same thing for solvent. So again, CF0, C01, C02, C03. Go down, calculate your payback period. The payback is 1.54 years. And then NPV is $443,907.18. And then our RR is 42.16%. So so based on our answers, for A we would take the project SP. For B we're gonna the NPV we're gonna take project DP, and then for C IRR we're gonna take we're going to take SP. So our decision here is ambiguous. So what? So the part D, yes, we're going to do incremental IRR analysis. So I'm going to show you how to do incremental IRR analysis in Excel. So these are our cash flows, the DP and SP and so forth, and so you take the smaller cash flows and subtract them from the larger cash flows. So equals the larger, the DP, minus the SP. So those are your cash flows. So what you're doing here is you're doing an IRR calculation, and as long as the IRR is greater than the required rate of return, then you're going to accept that project. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do the NPV. So I do equal NPV. So Remember on NPV, NPV starts with period 1, so we just highlight these cash flows. So I left out the rate. So, but I will, here, let's do this, comma, and then so I'll put my rate up here. There, I'll put my rate right here, and I'll enter that in a second. And close paren. So, and then I add the initial cost. And so that if the rate were 0, then the NPV would be the 825,000. Obviously, it's not. So we got an 8%. So 8. So 509,998, 88, which is exactly what we had before. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this across here. Just Control C, and then move across, hold the Shift key, hit Enter. Now IRR. So all you have to do is highlight the entire range for IRR, and add a couple decimal places, drag it across. So we would actually accept the larger project because this 12.68% is greater than 0. So you can obviously do incremental IRR with your calculator and on paper, but it's a whole lot easier to do here.